Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. How are you guys today? I hope that you are in good condition and stay safe everyone. And let me introduce myself first. My name is Luthfyya Maghfira and you can call me Fira. And today I will bring the new material about translating educational text. Then, what is the definition or meaning of translating educational text? Education translation converts written language from a source language to a target language to aid educational institutions in providing students and families with meaningful written communication to further academic progress. I think that we have to thankful to the translator because we can gain our knowledge from them. Thank you. So here are 4 challenges in translating educational text. First, interpretation and translators. Do you know the difference between interpretation and translators? Okay, interpretation refers to the spoken word, then translation to the written word. Therefore, when you need a linguist to interpret a live conversation, either in person or via telephone, you ask for interpreting services. When you have a document that needs to be translated, you ask for translation services. If you want using an interpretation for your meeting, you have to consider again because the cost is pretty expensive, but it is your choice to use or not. Second, budgets and turnaround time. Some schools will think that if they have bilingual employees, that the translation of documents can be done in-house to save money. But this is never a good practice. Even though someone may speak two languages fluently, this does not mean that they have been formally educated in the second language. Using staff will likely result in a low-quality translation. Also, internal employees have other duties that they need to perform, so using in-house staff will often take longer than using qualified education translation services. Other schools might think that using a quick online translation services such as Google Translate is sufficient. This practice will result in even lower quality translation because basic translation will not follow grammatical rules or convention. They simply translate word to word. It is always best to use professional right from the start to save time and money over this type of shortcut. Third, confidentiality. Reputable education translation services will provide services that are not only of high quality, but that are also confidential and HIPAA compliant. When dealing with medical information, a trustworthy agency will strive to provide a linguist that does not pose a conflict of interest with your school or district. They will provide a linguist that doesn't have ties to your community, so there will be little likelihood of someone crowing the parties involved. They will also ensure that their interpreters are knowledgeable of the HIPAA laws. Information. Finally, when providing translation services, a high-quality agency will keep all translation, memory, and archive documents data secure. And the last one, voice, compassion, and culture. Documents will be translated at a level that is understandable for parents and children. Translation services for schools will also ensure that the voice or communication style employed by the school is consistent in the new language. A good agency will provide a regular linguist for each school to further ensure consistency of voice. as well as making sure that the communication from the school are always culturally sensitive. Here, 5 tips in translating educational texts. First, maintain consistent tone while translating educational materials. Each piece of education and training material bears a specific tone and style in accordance with the target audience it is created for. Some of the texts are rather formal, while others are quite informal or easygoing. The job of the experienced translator is to recreate the same message in the target language while keeping the tone and style of the original document. Second, ensure the consistency of the translated educational materials. Quite often, educational materials are a series of documents that either cover one and the same topics or are used for the same audience. It is essential to maintain the consistency of the text when translating educational materials so that the learners can have the same reference base and search of upgrading and improving their knowledge. Also, providing your translator with a glossary, previously translated documents or any other reference material is important for achieving this goal. Third, pay attention to the context during the translation of educational materials. Context is also of great importance for educational and training materials as one concept presented in different situations may change its meaning or impact on the learners. This can be achieved by proper localization of the cultural nuances and references used, which is done by experienced translation who translate into the mother tongue and who have knowledge of the subject matter of the original text. And the last one is localize properly the non-verbal elements of the educational materials. And the translators must have add such as image, charts, or tables. It is for help the learner to visualize specific concepts, and it is the part of the efficient teaching approach. Yet, whether an educational institution is public or private, you need an education translation partner who understands the specific translation needs of education and who can meet the demands of your institution. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.